Good morning and a very happy Monday to you at home. This is your news today. Coming up, Broncos pandemonium. We are live to Brisbane as celebrations spill onto the streets. Plus, Donald Trump's ominous warning to Hamas as he pushes his peace plan. And up and away, see the moment 500 hot air balloons take to the sky at the same time.
We'll start with the Rugby League Grand Final. Melbourne Storm looked on track for the NRL premiership. Nick Meaney, Eli Katoa and Will Warbrick all crossing inside the first 20 minutes as the Storm skipped out to a 10-point lead.
Contained right on the Broncos goal line now. They swing to the right. Warbrick, open passage to the line. He goes over to score a grand final try.
Enter Reece Walsh. The electric fullback turned it on, scoring a try and laying on the last pass in 3 more to put the Broncos ahead with 20 to go.
From the dead ball line to Melbourne's 20. Ben Hunt, Ezra Mann, Reece Walsh now has a look, fires another pass. It was very flat. Shimasaki's got over! Stop it! The Broncos have hit the front!
The drama continued. The Broncos then lost their 2 most experienced players. Adam Reynolds had to be carried off with a calf injury, while Ben Hunt suffered a Category 1 concussion. But the Bronx held on to claim their 7th NRL premiership.
The siren's about to go. This could be it. It's all over. It's been 19 years, but the Broncos are back on top of the rugby league world.
And so the win sent fans wild in Brizzy with a party for the record books. Let's go live to Queensland reporter Abby Gearan on Caxton Street. Abby, some Broncos supporters, they haven't gone home yet.
Carl, they've been here since 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and even though the Caxton Hotel doors shut some hours ago, some are still here. This is Curtis. Curtis, do you want to come in? He somehow managed to get his hands on a loudspeaker and he's been bringing the atmosphere to Caxton Street ever since the pub's shut. Curtis, we need to change the song though, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we've got to get that Broncos song on this morning.
Hang on, this is going to give me an ad. Sorry, love, this is going to give me an ad.
Oh no, that's okay. We'll wait for that. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great. I am so proud the Broncos won, and I just want to say a prayer to Reece Walsh. Thank you very much.
Amen.
And I just want to say they won the grand. We won the grand final. Every step of the way, we can't take it no matter what. So thank you very much, Broncos, and thank you for today's show.
When are you going to go home?
Never.
That's the spirit. As we said, talking to people throughout Brizzy during the week, guys, people kept throwing around this word destiny. It was as if this premiership was written in the stars for the Broncos, that no matter what they were up against, they were going to get it done. And that's exactly what we saw overnight. You can just imagine the scenes we're going to see at Suncorp Stadium later today when the team return home to their legion of fans. It really will be something else, won't it?
Good luck out there, Abby. It's a jungle.
Sure is. Well, let's turn to some breaking news now. And a shooting in Sydney's Inner West has left 16 people injured and the gunman now in hospital. Let's go live to today's Sydney reporter Jack Hahn, who joins us from the scene now. Jack, good morning to you. Was there a motive behind this attack?
Good morning to you. We don't know about the motive, but we know where this has happened. So it's happened on the second story of this set of shops here. A 60-year-old man is accused of perching himself at a window and indiscriminately opening fire at innocent motorists that were travelling along the Georges River Road here in Croydon Park at 7:45 last night. This was no ordinary shooting. This was described as an active shooting situation by the New South Wales Police. That called in the state's SWAT team. They headed out here, the Tactical Operations Unit, spending many hours. It was a tense situation before they made their move. There were loud bangs, there were shots fired, perhaps by the suspect. It's unclear if police have used a deadly force to enact this arrest, but the 60-year-old man was taken in the back of an ambulance to hospital, and it's expected he'll be formally charged. 16 people injured the most seriously. A man in his 50s, shot in the neck and chest. He's fighting for life. A number of other people were hit by the glass shattering in their vehicle when bullets were flying through. Others treated for shock. Police estimate, Sarah, that anywhere between 50 to 100 shots were fired by the suspect.
It's just terrifying, Jack. Thank you.
It's unbelievable. Australia's telco bosses are being called to Canberra to discuss ongoing concerns over the 000 network. Let's go live to Today Federal Politics reporter Liz Daniels. Lizzie, good morning to you. This comes ahead of the bushfire season.
It does, and major concerns, Carl, that in the event of a natural disaster this summer, the nation cannot afford for the network to go down. Annika Wells has written to the CEOs of Telstra, TPG and Optus, hauling them to Canberra for an emergency meeting tomorrow in letters that declare more needs to be done by the companies themselves. The 000 network will be the focus for the federal government this week as Parliament sits. It's preparing to introduce new legislation to set up a 000 guardian who will oversee the system. On top of that, new rules will come into effect next month to force telcos to report breakdowns in real time. Carl, the Communications Minister, scrambling to head off political and public pressure following Optus's deadly outage.
Liz, thank you.
Nearly 400,000 people have had to be evacuated from regions in southern China as Typhoon Matmo makes landfall, bringing with it a heavy downpour and winds of 150 kilometres per hour. The storm is expected to begin moving northwest through the country towards northern Vietnam. At least 5 people have died in Ukraine after Russia fired 50 missiles and 500 drones in its latest bombardment. 4 members of one family were killed by a strike in the western region of Lviv, near the Poland border. Russia says it successfully struck Ukrainian military and infrastructure targets. The US president has warned Hamas will face complete obliteration if it insists on staying in power in Gaza, as the prospect of securing a peace deal draws closer. Let's go live to Nine's Europe correspondent Hannah Sinclair. Hannah, good morning to you. Negotiations are set to take place in just a matter of hours.
Good morning, Sarah. Yeah, that's right. Delegations from the US, Hamas and Israel will be meeting in Egypt to work out the details of Donald Trump's 20-point peace plan and first try and secure a hostage release deal. Trump says Israel has agreed to an initial withdrawal line for its soldiers, and if Hamas accepts that, a ceasefire would begin immediately. Take a look.
Negotiations are going on right now. Will probably take a couple of days, and people are very happy about it.
Donald Trump says Hamas will face complete obliteration if it insists on staying in power in Gaza. Sarah?
Hannah, thank you. And the sky above the US state of New Mexico has been filled with hot air balloons of all different shapes and sizes as the world's largest balloon festival gets underway. The 53rd annual Balloon Fiesta kicked off in Albuquerque with a mass ascension of up to 500 balloons rising into the sky. Beautiful sight.
A popular Gold Coast beach has turned into a sea of dead fish, thousands of pilchards washing up on the spit as families descend on the tourist hotspot for school holidays. A massive clean-up by the Waterways Authority is underway at Burns Bay, with water quality testing saying the area is still safe to swim. There are calls for the nation's prisoners to be sent to Victoria as the country's prisons grapple with overcrowding. The proposal comes from right-leaning think tank the Institute of Public Affairs, which says the Victorian government could make up to $290 million a year leasing out cells to other jurisdictions. There are 113 jails across the country housing more than 44,000 prisoners in total.
Yeah. Well, look, the state's in a lot of debt, so maybe they're onto something there.
Just head down for the Melbourne Cup and stay in the clink.
That's right, could come in handy. Anyway, tennis fans heading to the Australian Open in Melbourne next year will be treated to a grand slam of Aussie talent both on and off the court.
You'd stay there as well. Homegrown rap star The Kid Laroi will take centre stage at Melbourne's John Cain Arena in January, headlining the tournament's live concert series. The 22-year-old leads the lineup alongside fellow chart-topping acts, including Perth's very own Spacey Jane and pop duo The Veronicas. That is going to be fun.
It will be. Well, let's take a look now at the weather right across the country. And a cold front is stretching across southern Australia. It'll bring some showers for Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart and Adelaide.
A high-pressure system will deliver a warm and fine public holiday for Brisbane, and not that you care, the Gold Coast, Sydney, Alice Springs and Darwin.